Jared Goff stands out not just for his arm, but for his record-breaking feats in the NFL. As the star quarterback for the Detroit Lions, Goff has made a name for himself by setting numerous records. In this video, we'll dive into the incredible records Goff has set throughout his career. Stick around, because you won't believe the numbers. Born in San Rafael, California in October 1994 to Nancy and Jerry Goff, Jared grew up in an athletic family. His mother worked as a mortgage broker, while his father was a professional baseball player. Jared inherited excellent genes. His father was listed by the MLB as 6'3" and 207 pounds, and his older sister Lauren was a big football fan, which fueled his passion for the sport. By the time he was in high school, Jared was clearly a cut above his peers. Playing for Marin Catholic High School in Kentfield, California, he threw a total of 7,687 yards and 93 touchdowns, with 18 interceptions over 3 seasons of varsity football. He also completed 62.2% of his 767 passes and led his school to 1 state title game, 1 North Coast section crown, 3 NCS playoff appearances, and 3 MCAL championships. After an outstanding high school career, Jared was recruited by multiple colleges, including Boise State, Fresno State, and Washington State. Ultimately, he decided to stay close to home and play for the Golden Bears at the University of California, Berkeley. Despite joining Cal mid-year and not participating in the Bears' practices until spring 2013, Jared became the first true freshman quarterback to start a season opener in the history of the University of California. Over the next 3 years, he set an astounding 26 records for the University of California football program, including records for most passing yards with 12,220, most touchdown passes with 96, and most passing attempts with 1,569. He forewent his senior season to enter the 2016 NFL Draft, where he was initially projected to be an early first-round pick, likely going to the San Francisco 49ers with the 7th overall pick. However, his remarkable performance and positional drills at the NFL Combine changed his fortunes. Come draft day, Goff was selected first overall by the Los Angeles Rams in the 2016 NFL Draft, and the rest, as they say, is history. In his 5 seasons with the Rams, Jared finished among the top 50 players in the league, became a 2-time Pro Bowler, and played a major part in the Rams' journey to Super Bowl 53, which they eventually lost to the New England Patriots. He also set franchise records for most completed passes in a single game when he completed an amazing 45 passes against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and tied the record for the most fourth-quarter comebacks in a single season with 4. Unfortunately, his final season with the Rams wasn't as productive as his earlier years, and coupled with a breakdown in his relationship with the Rams management, led to his trade to the Lions in 2021. Playing in Detroit, Jared found his groove again, earning his 3rd Pro Bowl selection, leading the Lions to their first playoff win since 1991, and, as usual, breaking a long list of franchise and league records. In Detroit, some of the records he holds include having the most consecutive passes without an interception with 324 and the highest completion percentage in a postseason game with 81% in the 2023 postseason. Perhaps his most memorable record of all, though, is when he became the first quarterback in NFL history to complete 100% of his passes in a game against the Seattle Seahawks, where he went 18 for 18 for 292 yards and 2 TDs, defeating the Seahawks 42-29. That was one hell of a game, and Jared Goff is one hell of a player. Records aren't the only thing this dude breaks, though. He also breaks the bank, and this is where things got really mind-blowing. Starting with his rookie contract, which he signed with the Rams in 2016, this deal was worth a whopping $28 million with a signing bonus of $18.5 million. And as much money as that sounds like, it's nothing compared to the contract extension he got from the Rams in 2019. This rookie extension was worth an insane $134 million with a signing bonus of $25 million and an average annual salary of $33.5 million over 4 years. Now that's a whole lot of zeros on one deal. And it wasn't just a lucrative deal for Jared. The guaranteed sum of $110 million made this deal an NFL record at the time for the most guaranteed money in a contract. Like we said, this dude breaks both records and the bank. It gets better though. After that record-breaking contract ran out in early 2024, the Detroit Lions turned things up a notch with a new deal, this time worth a total of $212 million over 4 years. The deal includes $170 million guaranteed and an average annual salary of $53 million. Speaking of records, this deal makes Jared Goff the highest-paid player in the Lions franchise history. Jared Goff doesn't just break records on the field, he also scores big off it with lucrative endorsement deals. He partners with some of the world's top brands, including BMW, Nike, Red Bull, Hulu, Pizza Hut, Bose, and Banana Republic. According to Forbes, his sponsorships also include major names like Fanatics, Netflix, Panini, Abercrombie & Fitch, and Procter & Gamble. These partnerships bring in an extra stream of income for Goff, adding an impressive $5 million annually to his earnings. It's clear that Goff's talents go beyond football, turning him into a sought-after brand ambassador in various industries. Beyond all the records and boatloads of money, Jared Goff likes to keep it pretty low-key when he's not playing football. He was quoted as saying, "On off days, I like to keep it pretty low-key. I enjoy fishing when I can. It's a nice way to unwind and get outside. I also like spending time with family and friends, maybe catching up on shows, taking our dog Quincy for a walk, or just relaxing at home. It's good to have that balance and take some time to recharge." Goff is also married to Christen Harper. Their love story began in 2019 when they met on the exclusive dating app Raya. At the time, Harper had just come out of a long-term relationship and wasn't actively looking for anything serious, but meeting Goff changed everything. The couple's relationship quickly blossomed, and they became inseparable despite the demands of their careers. Harper, a California native, has juggled a successful modeling and acting career, even making waves in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit world as co-Rookie of the Year in 2022. The couple got engaged in June 2022 while on a vacation with friends in Los Cabos, Mexico. They tied the knot on June 22, 2024 in an intimate ceremony in Ojai, California, surrounded by close family and friends. Harper's career and her move to Detroit to be with Goff came with its own challenges, as she had to adjust to a new city and a different lifestyle, leaving behind her established roots in Los Angeles. Despite the initial struggle, she found support among other NFL wives and embraced her new chapter with Goff. Outside of their busy professional lives, Goff and Harper enjoy traveling, spending quality time with their friends, and supporting one another's ventures. They're often seen attending red carpet events like the ESPYs and sharing glimpses of their life on social media. For fun, they love exploring new restaurants and taking trips to unwind, especially to their favorite spots along the California coast. Jared and Christen are also deeply involved in community service and charity work, particularly in Detroit, where they actively support local initiatives. One of their key involvements is with Forgotten Harvest, a food rescue organization, where Christen is a regular volunteer at their distribution center on 8 Mile. Their efforts are aimed at understanding and addressing the needs of the local community. Through their high-profile status, the couple uses their influence to bring attention to important causes, advocating for social and community development. This philanthropic work not only shows their commitment to their new home city, but also enriches their personal lives, creating a strong bond with the community and its residents. Jared also owns a clothing brand, JG16, where he donates 100% of the sales to the FATE program's scholarship fund for college students. What a guy!